first things first, be nice to me because I'm just a I'm just a girl, okay? I'm just a girl that wants some like friends to talk to, you know? And I don't know. So, first series I read. Okay, first of all, I was like, I want to read again because I feel kind of illiterate, and I just want to read, you know? So I was looking up. I didn't look too much into the book like community because after I found Sarah J. Maas books, um, that's when I really got into reading because like I could not put this shit down. I read the whole series in like 15 days, but that's only because I took like a little break in between. Well, okay, hold on. So I took a big leap and I was like, let's just get the whole thing. Why not? And I got the whole thing. I read it, but I'm still on, like, it's been months. Well, maybe 2 months. And I'm still on this fucking book. I just got what's it called? The audiobook. Because I was like, I can't read this shit. Like, I read plenty of books since I read the other 4 of the Akatar series, and they were all good, amazing. 5 out of 5 for the whole series. But this fucking book, I just hate it. I just hate how they treat Nesta and like how they like go about it. And I skipped a couple of chapters just to see what's going on. And I don't know. So then I was like, okay, I need more books after this. And I forgot what I did. I don't know if, oh, I got audiobooks. So I read, let me look at my shit. Can you cuss on YouTube? Because not a lot of people cuss on YouTube. I guess if they wanted to be like PG-13. But let me look at my Goodreads. Let me see. Okay, so I listened to the audiobook for Love Theoretically. It was really, I gave it 3 out of 5 stars because I think my official star rate was 3.5 because it was good, but it wasn't like I need a man. Like, it didn't make me feel like I needed a man. Like, I like when romances make me like feel like I need a man, you know? Like, I need that like kicking my feet type shit. Basically, something that will make me fucking pitter patter, you know? So when I was looking for other books to read or listen to, I guess, I stumbled upon what's her name? The fam girl. I knew her before. She was like a book girly, but I didn't really watch her YouTube videos. She's really interesting. But she recommended, let me see. Love in Other Words. So that book also got a 3 stars. Uh, Only because the writing was good. At the end is when I actually started feeling something for the book, when she told the story about her dad. Yeah, it just the whole time I was like, let's just finish this book because I'm not really interested in it, right? So I don't know. Also, I went to a bookstore. Y'all gonna hear me say I'm broke like 500 times, get over it. But I am broke, so every time I go to the bookstore, which isn't a lot, I sorry, I have to like plan how many books I buy because I don't only have a big budget. So I got the book that I hate on accident because it didn't look like the same cover as from the the audiobook listening thing. And I obviously didn't remember the fucking title of the book that I hated. So yeah, I got it and now I'm mad that I have this book. At least but at least I have like more books in my collection so I could be like, hey look, I'm a book girl, you know? Because no shade, but I think a lot of people in the YouTube book community or book community in general, they just like to show off that they have a lot of books. Um, and I don't know, like you do you. If you want to collect books, you do you. But like at least read them. At least read them. Don't spend like hundreds of dollars a book on books, and you're not gonna read them. Anyways, um, next thing is what did I read next? Then I started buying physical. Um, I obviously really liked Sarah J. Maas. So, oh, actually, I got a Kindle. Yay. It makes it so much easier. But I really like physical books, I realized, more than like digital. But since I got Kindle Unlimited, I have been able to read more books. So, I just got finished with oh, I read Divine Rivals. Hopefully they put Ruthless Vows on Kindle Unlimited too, so I can read that there. But if not, I'll just buy the book physically because it was really good. Can y'all hear me? I have a soft voice. I don't know. And then Things We Never Got Over. I just finished it last night. Dead. 5 stars. Love the book. I need somebody like Knox so bad. Um, I'm very, I don't know for sure, but I think I'm asexual. But Knox, if he was a real man in my life, he could get it all. He could get it all. He could have it all. My heart, my soul, my, yeah. Okay? Oh, I forgot to put on a jacket. Like, I don't know if I should be. Can y'all see me? I feel like y'all can't, but it's okay. Um, Let me just read to y'all some of my notes from the fucking book. Can I pull it up? I don't know if I can. Maybe I can pull it up on my Goodreads. Let me see. Okay. Okay. So I highlighted three things. I think I'm gonna get more into annotating. I'm new to like reading and annotating and all that, but I feel like at some point it's gonna be like really good because with the Sarah J Maas books, you know how she likes to like leave cliffhangers at the end, and then you're like, wait a minute, I saw something like that in chapter so and so. Let me go back and see, but you can never find what you were looking for unless you annotate. So, oh, I was gonna spoil something, but for the we never got over things we never got over, a quote that I underlined was, Natsa's arm was warm and comforting behind me on the back of the couch. And then I like noted that what I said for the underline was, the highlight was, the moment I realized Nox's character is in the middle of developing. Like that's when I was all like, he's changing. Like he's not a douchebag anymore, you know? And then the other one was, how much have you had to drink, he asked. And I wrote dick. And then that's on my notes. But I did skip like 3 pages for this book because I'm not one for like embarrassing moments. It was that moment where she had the party. They were like split because of him. And then he saw Nash and what's the main girl's name? You know who I'm talking about. He saw Nash and Daisy together, and he was like after like that part, they kind of tell you like what he said, and now I know. Now I'm glad that I skipped it because that's kind of embarrassing, right? Okay, next. Hold on. Oh, I really want to read Icebreaker. I heard that that's really good. Okay, so when I decided I really wanted to read books after the Akatar series, I purchased I purchased these 3 books. The Fourth Wing, Donna Glass, and Crown of Midnight. And then I realized that I purchased the wrong books. I was supposed to get Assassin's Blade and Throne of Glass, not Throne of Glass and Crown of Midnight, because I just wanted the first 2 books just to see if I really liked this series. And I'm not gonna lie, Assassin's Blade was really slow. It took me like a week to finish it, maybe even more, because I was like, wow, this is so slow. And because of that, I rated it 4 stars. Um, huh. Oh, okay. I was like, why does this book have 2 stars? It's Silver Flames, which is, yeah. Um, so I got these books. I have not started Fourth Wing. I hear that it's really good, but I started too many series already. So I'm trying to finish those series before I start a new series. I did read Assassin's Blade, Dawn of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and I'm going to start on Hero of Fire and Queen of Shadows soon. But as I said before, I have been starting a lot of series, and I wanna read um not Divine Rivals, the other one, Ruthless Vows. I want to finish that series, get that out of the way. I also want to read. I'm gonna get my handy dandy reading thing. I want to read Once Upon a Broken Heart series. Like I said before, I've already read too many series. Um, so I have to finish the Divine Rival series, and then Things We Never Got Over. the Knockmount series. I want to do that series before. Should I finish that series? They are big books, but I didn't even realize like Things We Never Got Over was really big until I saw it like on TikTok. Like literally 5 minutes ago, I saw the book was like really big on TikTok, and I didn't realize because it was so fucking good. So I might just finish that. Also, I got this on my book shopping haul and on my book shopping day, and I was really excited to read it because it's just, what is it called? Not wholesome, but like when childhood memory type shit. I don't know. But I read it when I was like freshman year, some around that time, and I really loved it. But now that I'm reading it, I'm all like, this is kind of boring. This is kind of boring. So I might not finish it. I'm not gonna lie, but I might finish it because it is a good book. But it's just not my cup of tea because I'm a lot older and I'm a lot. I don't want to be weird and say a lot wiser, but like I'm not trying to read about little kids eating gelato. So yeah, plus it's a reread from like years ago, so it's not like I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Anyways, um, let's see. Oh, I started Haunting Adeline, but I'm not really a fan of dark romance, I guess. So let's see what else. Hmm. I feel like I had so much more to talk about with these books, but um, I could go into detail about like just how I felt about Akatar and Throne of Glass so far. Um, and as you can see, I am a clean book girly. Believe it or not, I have read through these books, but I don't know. I don't know if I can mess them up or break the spine or whatever they say. Um, I don't know. Look how clean that is. So bad. Okay. Okay, not gonna lie, I feel kind of boring. Like this video is gonna be real boring. So I'm gonna go over my TBR. TBR so far, if it's even like, oh shit. I have a big TBR on my phone, but I'm recording on my phone, so girl, we can do the TBR that is on my Goodreads right now. So, oh, and I also put books on my, oh my god, can I stick to one thing at a time? But the freaking series, what series is this? Okay, the Dark Olympus series. Has anybody read that? Is it good? It looks kind of, it looks long, very long, and very kind of boring. But I have a list of things on my Barnes and Noble, like my little shopping cart that I'm not gonna pay for, and I have a Goodreads little thing, a little to read section. So let's name those off. So the Billionaire series, I hear so many like good things about this series. I want to read it so badly. First off, the fine print, then terms and conditions, and then final offer. And I really wanted to read Love Designed, Redesigned, but I realized it's a part of the Billionaire series, the Dreamland Billionaire series, and I can't just skip over it, right? So since the Dreamland Billionaire series is on Kindle Unlimited, I will read that someday, sometime in the future. But right now, it's not happening. All right. Um, let's see. Also, let's just get this out of the way. If I even have people watching my shit, thank you for watching anyway. But one day I might just go on a tangent and post a 5-minute video. Who knows? Cause I have done like read a book and then just sat in my room and just, this is okay. Just talk to myself. It's okay if you talk to yourself. It's okay. Like I would read a book and then I have nobody to like digest that with, so I'll be like, and then she did this, and then he did this, and you know what? He also did this. So I'm just gonna open up my fucking phone and talk to y'all about it because I need people to talk to. Okay. So, and then I saw somebody's Instagram story where they had like a little, what's it called? I don't know words, but it was like a coffee, a flower, and this and that, aesthetic. And they had this book in the middle, and it was Picking Daisies on Sunday. It looked really cute, really girly, so I put it on my little to be read. And then My Year of Rest and Relaxation. Heard it's a really good book. Why not? Why not? But it has a 3.65 rating. I don't know. And then I have a knock mount book in my TBR, which I will read one day. All right, TBR on the Barnes and Noble now. Let's see. Okay. Uh, 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 no, I'm not checking out. I just want to see my card. I just want to see my card. Okay. Okay. Butcher and Blackbird. It's a trilogy, I guess. But I only see people talking about Butcher and Blackbird, so I guess I'll just, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Butcher and Blackbird. That's number one on the B and N. B and N TBR. The 7-Year Slip. I tried to get that book last time I went book shopping and I didn't see it. I was kind of pissed off because how you gonna have it one day and then not there the next day when Tamia is there trying to get a book? Okay, Done and Dusted. I saw Done and Dusted, but I wanted both the books at the same time, and I didn't see the other book. I didn't realize that people were just talking about a book that haven't came out yet. So I was like, where's the other book? But I have too much anxiety and I didn't ask anybody at the store. I was just looking for a very long time and just looked really weird. And then too many people showed up at the bookstore, so I had to like scurry away. But now I kept coming back, and then I kept scaring away because people scared me. Okay, so Done and Dusted on my TBR. Okay, Icebreaker, I already said that. Wildfire, TBR. The next book in that series, it doesn't come out till June, so I guess I'll be reading those two books in June. Divine Rivals, I already read it, but I want the physical copy. Ruthless Vows, Empire Storms, and Tower of Dawn. I do want to do the tandem read because that sounds fun. Like, just reading one book at a time, that kind of boring. So let's just put those two books together, I guess. I have the House of Sky and Breath on here. The Crescent City series, it doesn't come out until like 10 more days or so. So, but it's not the The one that I have on here, it's not the regular book cover, it's the Barnes and Noble exclusive edition, and I don't know how long they're gonna have that exclusive edition on the shelves, so I need to hurry up and go to the store and get that. But I already have that planned, and I'm not videotaping that in public. Hello? Do I look like I have like that type of don't give a fuck energy? Cause don't. I don't have that kind of energy. So I won't be a videotaping, but I will do a haul if I can even like post on YouTube, because it's been like years since I posted on YouTube. Anyway, and then House of Earth and Blood, the Barnes Noble series, and Iron Flame, so I can finally read Fourth Wing. And then that's all. And the total is $225. I'm not fucking paying that. Hello? Hello, dumb bitch? Okay. I actually wonder if we can cuss on YouTube, because I have been cussing up a storm. Okay. I don't know what else to talk about. I always have shit to talk about. I always have things on my mind, but I can't. Sponsor me. I can't think. If y'all don't want, if y'all don't mind me talking about this real quick, this book, I just bought the audiobook. I already said this earlier, but I didn't finish my thought about it. I just bought the audiobook because I couldn't finish like just reading it on my own, and even that is like a hassle. Like, I don't feel like listening to this damn book. But I did 5 chapters today, and I feel like if I do 5 chapters a day, then I'll be done in no time, you know? Like, what was it, chapter 12 that I left on, and there's 75 chapters. I'll be done by the summer. I'm out here in Miami looking for the hoochie daddies. Okay, so I want to talk about my TBR for the month. I know it's like the 9th of March, but I'm gonna get these books done, or at least half of them. Let's be realistic here. So, to start off strong, to start off right away, I guess, I'm reading Better Than the Movies. It is, so far, it's really cringy. I low-key can't, well, I wouldn't say can't stand it, but it's just, the MC is like really cringe. So I don't know if I'll be able to get through it. I'm just listening to the audiobook right now, so I don't know if I need to read it or just stick to the audiobook so I can finish it, but that's what's going on. So far I have read Butcher and Blackbird. I love this book so much. Like, I didn't think I was a dark romance type girl before, but I am now. I really am. I'm also reading another book right now on my Kindle. Let me see what it is, but before I get to that, like, Butcher and Blackbird, so good. I didn't think I liked dark romance because of like Haunting Adeline. It was kind of cheesy, and it was just like really, really dark. Like, the book that I'm reading now, it's like, it's kind of weird. It really is weird, but like, so far it's not as bad as Haunting Adeline, because he's not like, he talks about wanting to physically hurt her, but he's not like stalking her to the point where she's like her heartbeat is like horrible. But this girl is like, she's into it. Like, she like, I know Adeline is into it, I guess. I don't remember much, but this girl, not in here, but the book on my Kindle, she like, oh my god, I'm like into him, you know. Let me see. It's called Once You're Mine, a dark stalker romance, and 31% in. I could see myself finishing this and then going to the next book. And then the other book that I read is Bride. I picked it up in Target a long time ago. Well, when it first came out, I picked it up in Target. But I was like, no, I'm on a budget, so I'm gonna pick this up later. And I regretted not picking it up because everybody was like raving about it. So I had to go back and pick it up at Barnes instead of Target. Which, I don't know. The only reason why I went to Barnes was so I can like get my little tote bag. But I think I'm gonna be going to Target like a lot more because of the buy one get one off. I don't know if it's gonna be forever, but I got a whole lot of books and it was like less than what I thought it was gonna be. Okay, next is Margie Maggie O'Farrell, The Marriage Portrait. This book, it's about a girl that like she gets married off to someone and it's a whole lot of mystery, I think. I forgot, but it sounded like really interesting. And then this one, everybody knows about this one. It's My Year of Rest and Relaxation. And then I heard a lot of good things about the Magnolia Park series, so I forgot I have to put these up to my face because the thing is not good. So just in case. Butcher and Blackbird, The Marriage Portrait, My Rest, My Year of Rest and Relaxation, Bride. Oh my god, my dirty nose. Magnolia Parks. I'm really excited for that. I don't know if I'm gonna start it this month because whenever I read series, I like to like get like into the series, so I'm not like starting a series and then like leaving it. Just like I freaking Throne of Glass series, I have one book left and I don't want to start it. I don't want to finish it until like I get caught up on my Goodreads because I think I'm like 4 books behind on my Goodreads goal. So that's why I got a lot of small books so I can get that done. And then at first bite, I saw it and I never heard of it on like TikTok or anything. I just saw it and I read the back and it sounded really good, so I got it at first bite. When in Rome, this girl I follow on Instagram, she what's it called? She was like raving about this book. She was all like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I need to be in Rome or like wherever she is. She said Nashville or something like that. And I was all like, maybe it'll be like Beach Read. I feel like it's gonna give the same vibes as Beach Read. So, but cooking, you know? And then the 7 Year Slip. Heard a lot of good things about this. I've been wanting to get it for the longest time, but the Barnes and Nobles that I got this from, I swear they took it off the shelves. Like I could not find this book. But right when I was leaving the store, I saw this bright ass yellow book and I was like, hold on, I gotta get that. So I did. So in total, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books that I have to read before the end of the month. I don't think I'm gonna read them by the end of the month, but if I do, I do. I don't really like when people, hot take, I don't really like when people read a book in one day because it's like, did you really enjoy that book or are you just like consuming it? Like, are you actually a book reader if you're just consuming books and not like actually enjoying the books, actually like processing the books? Because when I read Beach Read, I had to take another day before I even rated the book because I loved the book so much. But I loved it so much, I didn't know if I was giving it a 5 stars because I loved it or because it was an actually good book. So I had to really process it. I had to really like consume it and just think on it. That's why I'm taking so long in reading the Throne of Glass series, which isn't that long. Like I started it the first week of January, so I it took me like 2 weeks to read the tandem read. So yeah, uh, I have a lot of books in my TBR, but like when it comes to fantasy, I have to read like I have to read different genres in between the fantasies so I don't like not get them mixed up, but like just so I don't get bored of fantasy because it's basically all the same, just different characters. So I don't know. That's my TBR for the month. 6 or 7 books, and yeah.